Hello guys, this is John Haste, and if you're into game design and game development, check out my complete courses. The links are in the description. Hello guys, during the first class, I'll be giving you the ultimate definition of what a game is. I'm just joking. Unfortunately, it's impossible to tell exactly what a game is, because there are several definitions. Games have been a part of human history for thousands of years. But deeper studies about game design are very recent. Some people believe that when you define something, you are limiting it. But I believe it might help us comprehend the process. So, according to my studies, a game is a voluntary experience that contains at least 4 elements: goals, interaction, obstacles, and rules. If you want to know what the goal of a game is, just ask a simple question: how do I win? And the answer will probably be the primary goal. Games usually have very clear victory conditions, and they can vary a lot. For example, save the princess. That's a very clear goal, you know? Getting to the end of a level, killing all the enemies, or getting the highest scores are some examples of primary goals. There are also secondary goals, which help you accomplish the main goal, like when you're moving to the next level or beating the bosses. The only way you can achieve goals is by interacting with the game. In soccer, for example, you are kicking the ball and playing along with your friends, and your primary goal is to put that ball inside the goal. And the secondary goals can be not letting the other team take the ball, kicking the ball in a specific way, and also defend your side of the field. Interaction. In board games, the player interacts with the game by throwing dice, moving pieces, revealing cards, and announcing the movements. In digital games, it's different. You use joysticks, voice commands, touchscreens, motion controllers to interact with the player, with the level, scoring points, and also to interact with other players. But if the goals could be reached instantly through the player's interaction, why would we play at all? There has to be some difficulty, some obstacle. In the picture we can see a very modern type of controller used to control virtual reality with motion controls. The obstacles are all that prevents us from reaching our goals, such as enemies, walls, cliffs, and even other players. But they can also be more abstract, testing the human brain, like when we play a memory game and we fight against our own mind to remember the card's right positions, or when we have to be agile enough and press a button quickly. In order to overcome the obstacles, there are certain limitations, because if they could be easily wiped out and the player could control everything, there would also be no difficulty at all. These limitations are known as rules. The rules are what a player can or cannot do to achieve the goals and interact with the game. In board games, the rules are usually very specific and very clear. They are written in a rule book, describing exactly what can and cannot be done. In digital games, the rules are programmed by the developers, the programmers, and the code goes into the game. These rules can be taught to the player using tutorials, or the players can learn as the game goes on with their own experience. Let's take a classic game here, tic-tac-toe, as an example. In tic-tac-toe, your primary goal is to position 3 of your symbol, X or circle, in a row, and your secondary goal is to block the opponent's way. How do you interact with the game? You can place the marks on the board. What about the obstacles? One obstacle is the other player. The other player will be preventing you to accomplish your goal. And some more abstract thing could be your capacity of coming up with a good strategy to beat your opponent. What about the rules? There can only be one mark in each board position. Each player plays one turn and then it's the other player's turn. The player can only place a mark inside an empty place. If a player places 3 marks in a row, the game ends and that player wins. If the board is full and no one won, it's a draw. So now I want you to go to Google and search for tic-tac-toe, and Google will start playing tic-tac-toe against you. Go and do it. It's very quick. When you're done, I have a challenge for you. I want you to choose a game you like and write down its 4 basic elements: the goals, the interactions, the obstacles, and the rules. Of course, you don't have to write all of those, but I want you to write some of these for each category. Okay, so go on and do it. When you're done, post in the comments below and share it with the community. That's all for now, and I see you in the next lecture. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. And if I can help you in any way, please leave a comment. Thank you and see you next time.